Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. What's that thing making all that noise? I heard it last time, but I failed to say anything about it. I feel like we're gonna run into it in a second here. Reinforcements! Just like hiding in the holes in the trees, I guess. Just a happy little bat family that we destroyed. There's a big guy down there. It's a very strange little branch of a tree here. Is that a blue rupee? I must have. What the heck is this thing? I'm glad we bothered it while it was sleeping. Master, listen closely. Do you hear that? I hear it. It's not doing anything. Those bugs? I don't know how I'm supposed to get them while they're climbing on that wall like that. You've reached the top of the tree. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. I mean, there was a fence kind of blocking an area earlier. I do remember that from the first time we were here. Master, look up there. I've confirmed the discovery of a new Kikwi. Analysis indicates a 90% chance that the sounds we've been hearing were the loud snores of this Kikwi. Very loud. Would you like me to serenade you, dear Kikwi? You know, or we could just, you know, hit it. Maybe we'll pick him up with the hook beetle. Kikwi! Who is it? I'm napping. Oh, look at that. A real live human. Haven't seen one of you in a while. They used to call me Yerbil. Now I'm just the old Kikwi hermit. I watch over this forest here when I'm not napping. I don't know how you wandered all the way up here, but let me ask you something. Can you really see me? Nope. Fibber, you're a fibbity fibber. Just how did you peg me with your fancy shooter thing without being able to see me, eh? But forget all that nonsense and tell me, what business does a real life human have in these woods? Nothing. Remember what I said about being my job to watch over the forest? I know things most don't. The human who seeks a great flame to enhance his sword. I know who you are. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm about to tell you to another soul? I'm serious. No promises. You can't keep a secret? Here I am trying to let you in on a big secret and you can't even promise to keep it to yourself? Do you even want to hear it? What's it? Oh, fine. I give up. You climbed all the way up here, so I'll tell you anyway. Excellent. The flame that you seek is most likely Feori's flame. Yes, Feori's flame. That story begins a long time ago and the goddess was still with us. The goddess gave the flame to the water dragon, the great spirit that presides over Faron Woods. The way I hear it is she left the flame in the care of the water dragon so that one day the mighty dragon could pass it on to the one from the sky. You're not from the sky, are you? You see, I've got a hunch that the goddess is talking about you, lad. Well, that settles it. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Over there? That looks about right, yes. Her lair is deep in a lake in the south of these woods. She watches over the flame there. Yep, I remember that now. There's a problem though. The gate that leads to that lake is sealed shut to all those judged unworthy. But don't worry, I'll let you in on the trick to opening the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into its doors, Kickwork. Oh, but it isn't so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gate, you must make the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the completed symbol should look like is to first find that same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. The gate is down in the south, so it's likely there's a matching symbol somewhere up north. Try searching near this X. Okay. Is all of that seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go? I'm gonna say got it, because otherwise he's probably gonna repeat the whole thing. Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait! I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners. So watch yours. I've heard stories of folks who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up as mid-morning snacks. It probably tastes like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become a royal meal. So don't let her know I told you about Fiori's flame, okay? And remember, when you enter her hall, you better be on your best behavior and be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping if you need some of my elder wisdom. See you around. Immediately back to sleep. Alright, so I don't think there's anywhere else really to travel up here. Not really. So let me double check. Not this way. This way? This is the direction I want to head, is that way. To look for a symbol. Roughly. It's actually about in the direction of the tree. Now, I have been dying to jump off this tree. Woo! So it does render the whole thing. Even if it, cheat renders, like, games do sometimes. It does actually render the whole ground. You don't have to, you don't hit a loading zone or anything. That's cool. I mean, I like it when games do that, Keep the whole area accessible. I feel like the whole removing loading zones thing is a massively cool thing. And I really like when games do that. What was it? It was, I should know this. Xenoblade Chronicles did that for, like, they had these massive fields that didn't have loading zones. I mean, they did eventually. But they were huge areas without them. Is there a reason I don't have my shield out? That's how you do it? That's how you do it? Oh, you only gave me a heart? Oh. Said it was in the direction of the deep woods. Oh, maybe it's on this weird temple-y thing here. Somewhere. Maybe this thing right here? I estimate an 80% probability that this symbol is the one the hermit was describing. I recommend you memorize its shape. I believe the only thing that was missing from the other one was the circle that I'm standing on right here. The two crescent shapes were on there. So that must be the only thing we're missing. I want to get over there at some point. There's two more of these things that I'll need to get. That'll be a later thing, though. I can use the hook shot to get onto that ledge, so I don't have to, you know, drop onto that one. So if I remember correctly, where we're trying to go is in roughly this direction. Actually, I wonder, is there anything in the water here? Well, I mean, there's that. I'm trying to look for, because I know we ran into a couple pools of water that were somewhat deep. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for those, because those will probably have lots of cool stuff. Anyway, I believe the gate we need is up here. Yep, here it is. I've memorized the shape. What am I supposed to do? My calculations indicate there's an 80% probability a sacred flame lies beyond this gate. I've also deduced the power of the goddess the Kikui hermit referred to is in fact the Skyward Strike. Charge your sword while standing in front of the gate and use its energy to draw the missing portion of the symbol. Oh, okay, there you go. That's what I was missing. Oh, look at that disgusting circle. I'll fix it for you, dear hero. Adventuring is your pastime, not drawing. Is this going to be our Lake Hylia? Or at least the closest thing we might end up getting to it? I was worried there wasn't going to be a Lake Hylia. I do love the water parts of Legend of Zelda a lot. Especially where you have to deal with, like, deep water levels. I know that's a big controversial thing for Ocarina of Time, but that was just because the control scheme sucked for that. Having to take on and take off the iron boots. Other than that, I do like me some water levels. You ready? Lake Floria. Okay, it's not a Lake Hylia, but we can work with it. Ah, yep. So as I suspected, there are additional areas other than those three main areas that will fill out the world with a bit more. That's good. Oh gosh. No, please. Too fast. I want to look at all the cool things. Too fast. What are those? Are those eels? Eels. Inescapable route towards our No! I saw things. I want it. Give it to me. Is there a way to swim faster? The inescapable tide pulls us all. No, I think we're done. What are you? Ack, another human. Okay, I just have to avoid eye contact and back away slowly. Come back, creature. No escaping from me. Quit following me, pest. If you don't move along, I'll be forced to tell Her Excellency, or Excellence the Water Dragon about your little incursion. Haha, didn't see that coming, did you? Yep, there's definitely no way you're going to be able to follow me now. Yeah. So what about now? Are you going to cry? If you think you can make it through, just go ahead and try. That's the exact voice that I think he would use. Yep, nothing short of a mighty spin move will get you through here, and you obviously can't do that. Okay, cool. Glad I learned about that move. Yeah, how is that even possible? Never seen a human pull off a spin like that. I know, right? How did we do that? Wait, that's a water dragon scale. Oh, I see, that's why I can do that. Does that make you an emissary of the goddess like the water dragon said? Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you can help Her Excellence. What's wrong? Yeah, about that. It happened really recently. This weirdo came in here with a gang of monsters and went right after Her Excellence. My lady the water dragon is a fierce fighter, and boy did she gobble up most of those monsters in the first few seconds. That's not fighting, that's consuming. Thing is, there were just so many of them. She was distracted, the weirdo leading all those creatures managed to wound her. She's healing up now, but she says we don't have enough special water for her to make a full recovery. You need special water? So could you please go talk with Her Excellence and see if you can help her out? I'll even take you to her. Follow me! Oh, that takes a lot of your air to do that. So we don't want to do that if we can help it. Unless, of course, there's, water bubbles around. I guess it would make sense that would take a lot of air. Okay, is there a reason why I can't go through this? There we go. I must have not been hitting it very straight on. Oh, good! Waterfish! That's weird. I was expecting to meet up with my friend here. The path is blocked with a huge boulder. Lovely. Now what do we do? You see those pointy bloated fellas over there? They sure look tough, but if you shake your nunch at my what? And spin at them, they'll go down easy. I tried to spin. That didn't hurt me though, interesting enough. Ow. Alright, cool. That'll work. Oh, they drop air bubbles when they die. That's a neat effect. I freed the eel. Are you gracious, Mr. Eel? I'm trying to turn. Turn! What are you doing? The controls make sense most of the time. Oh, I see. That first hit, you're supposed to kind of get knocked back, I think. Okay. The second hit makes you blow up, so you don't want that. I gotcha. That's making a bit more sense now. Oh, now that's using her noodle. For some reason, that's really funny. Noodle, Her Excellence is just up ahead, over this way. Maybe I'm just thinking about pool noodles. Maybe that's why. There's more rocks. I want to blow them up. Totally worth it. I'm actually telling you to take a left right now. I don't know if you're noticing that, Mr. Link. Oops. This rock in the middle seems suspicious, but I'm going to leave it alone for right now. Oh, that's a cool move. I love that. Okay, I actually didn't mean to do that. Come on, hurry up. Huh? You can't get through? Sheesh, you humans in your bones. Talk about inconvenient. I guess you can leap over the top of this wall if you have to. They're hoping you'll figure that out. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. I like that move a lot, actually. Wow, perfect jump. I'd call you amazing, but I think we both know it was the water dragon scale that made that little stunt possible. I don't know, for some reason, I'm incapable of swimming without said scale. Of course, then again, I live in the sky, so I probably haven't seen deep water very often. Okay, then. So I gotta start underwater to do that maneuver. They got a slightly, like, muffled music underwater. I like it. I'm liking all the music variances they're having in this game thus far. You know, they make it more interesting. Alright, what are we gonna get? Got another one of these. I'm sure it's useful for, you know, making something. This whole crafting system seems very later game, though. Like, they introduce it to you very early on, and you're like, oh, cool! I can craft all sorts of cool stuff, and then it's like, no. Not until you get cool stuff later on. I don't think there's a whole lot here. I think it's just sort of like an area to get out and save and get a couple random items. Introduction to swimming mechanics. Whoa. Is that an enemy? Yikes! Oh, they're back. That's one of the fish that weirdo brought in here and used to attack her excellence. Watch out, they're mean as they come. Alright. Underwater fish battles. Probably involves spinning at the enemy, I would imagine. Fi, do you got any tips? I can't talk to Fi underwater. Ah. Okay. That was cool, I guess. Wow. The guy sure knows how to pick him. You did great. Let me get my hearts. I need them after that ferocious battle. Do I have bottle? Oh, that's slightly better. At last we're here. I don't even know what this creature is. It's like an octopus, squid, coral, jellyfish creature? Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is just up ahead. Hang on a second. Oh, so your head's a key? That's an interesting one. Never would have guessed that. Please, come in. I hope you guys got air bubbles down here, because this is going to get bad real fast if you don't. It's very corally down here. Ow. Hello. Hello, Your Excellence. You there, human? You have intruded into my home, a sacred place few are permitted to enter. This is no place for one such as you, and yet here you stand. You will explain how you got here, and quickly. I'm lost. Do not mock me, boy. Linger in my hall a moment longer, and I'll bite your head clean off. And suddenly the game got rated M. You have intruded in my home, but I will give you merely a second chance to talk about Water Dragon. I am. Those with manners address me as Pharaon, Warden of the Woods. I was appointed by the goddess herself. Though my current stature is less than, well, intimidating, shall we say? Know that you stand in the presence of a loyal servant of the goddess. I say, that's one of my scales you have there. A sacred gift such as that could only be carried by the goddess's chosen hero. But could you really be him? This raises questions. Even with that scale in your possession, finding my hall is no easy task. How did you find me? I mean, it was like a linear path. Ah, yes, that cackling old hermit. Kikui told you where I lived, didn't he? Honestly, I can't remember how many times I've told that scruffy thing to keep his mouth shut. That's the last straw. Next time I see him, he's dinner. Oh, but I digress. Dinner can come later. You've come here seeking a sacred flame, have you? I forget. Do not mock me, boy. If this is an attempt at humor, you will find this a cold audience. Still, few mortals have had the courage to speak so boldly before me. You do not intimidate easily. I'm lost. Oh, I cannot find... Yes, a laudable trait to be sure. But I'll be straight with you. A shrimpy boy like you hardly looks the part of the goddess's chosen hero. There's no doubt about it. A test is in order to prove you're everything you say you are. Shortly before your arrival, I was attacked by a pompous creature calling himself Girahim. Not Girahir, Girahim. I stood against this self-proclaimed demon lord, but I was wounded in the encounter. Did you try Skyward Strikes? They're pretty effective. The wound he's given me are stubborn things. I've been forced to recuperate in this basin of sacred water. Unfortunately, the healing properties of sacred water have diminished, and I'm now in need of another dose to freshen up my healing bath. Bring me the container of fresh sacred water that I require. Do me this favor, and I'll gladly show you where to find the sacred flame you desire. What say you? Oh, it's tempting. You got it! I'm analyzing the water remaining in this basin. Excellent. I can now help you douse for the water type you're searching for. Am I gonna have to get rid of one of my potions to get... Yeah, I was about to say. Master, you do not have a container suitable for transporting water. Please prepare a vessel for this purpose. Make me use one of my stupid bottles. I already got potion in it. If you continue down this way, you will find an exit back to the woods. Excellent. Now run along. One does not keep a dragon waiting. We're gonna wait to empty it for a bit. You know, because I'll probably get, like, destroyed by something along the way. Roughly that direction. Hey, what do you know? In the direction that we've got to head anyway. Let's take a look around. Her Excellence is just up ahead. Please go in and speak with her. I did. Go on, talk with the water dragon. Let's explore a bit.